Have you ever looked at your bank account or a pile of mounting bills and felt a sudden heavy weight in your chest? That feeling of being completely overwhelmed, like you're standing at the bottom of a massive mountain with no climbing gear, no map, and no strength to even take the first step. For most of us, fixing our finances feels like it requires a miracle. We think we need a massive lottery win, a sudden inheritance, or a six-figure promotion just to keep our heads above water. Because the goal seems so far away, we do the most dangerous thing possible. We stay still. We tell ourselves that if we can't save $1,000 today, there's no point in saving 10. If we can't pay off the whole credit card, why bother with an extra $5? This all-or-nothing trap is the silent killer of dreams. But what if the secret to that massive mountain isn't a giant leap? What if the most powerful force in the financial universe is something so small you've been overlooking it your entire life? Today, I want to show you the 1% revolution, a way to transform your future that doesn't require a miracle, just a tiny shift in your perspective. Let me tell you about Lisa. Lisa was a hard worker, but she was living in a cycle of just getting by. Every month, after rent, groceries, and bills, she looked at the few dollars left in her purse and felt a deep sense of hopelessness. She wanted to build a real future, but the numbers just didn't add up. She felt like a failure because she couldn't make big moves. She saw people online talking about investing thousands or buying properties, and it made her own small life feel insignificant. She truly believed that if she couldn't change everything at once, she couldn't change anything at all. One night, exhausted and frustrated, Lisa made a different choice. She stopped chasing big changes and focused on just 1%. She cut one small expense, saved a little more than before, and spent 10 minutes a day learning about money. It felt almost pointless. The doubt was loud, but for the first time in years, she didn't stop.
What Lisa didn't realize back then was that she had just activated the most powerful engine in the world, the compound effect. In the first month, her life looked exactly the same. In the second month, she had an extra $50, still nothing life-changing. But by the 6th month mark, something strange began to happen. That 1% she was saving started to grow. The 1% she was learning started to turn into better decisions. She wasn't just saving pennies, she was building a muscle. By the end of the year, Lisa wasn't just 1% better. Mathematically, if you improve by 1% every single day, you don't just become 365% better, you become 37 times better than when you started. Lisa's small, almost invisible actions had snowballed into a mountain of progress. She had an emergency fund. She understood investments. Most importantly, the weight in her chest was gone. She realized something simple. She didn't need to make huge moves, just small ones every single day. And that smallness, that became her strength.
This isn't just a story about money, it's a story about the law of nature. Look at the world around you. An oak tree doesn't explode out of the ground in a single day. It adds a microscopic layer of wood year after year until it becomes an unshakable giant. The tides don't shift the coastline in an hour. They do it through the relentless small pressure of every single wave. This is the law of the universe. Growth is gradual, but it is unstoppable when it is sustained. We live in a world that worships overnight success, but the universe rewards consistency. Every time you make a small, disciplined choice, you are aligning yourself with this universal truth. You are saying to the world that you trust the process more than the prize. When you honor the small steps, the big results eventually take care of themselves. We often overestimate what we can do in a single day, but we catastrophically underestimate what we can achieve in a year of 1% improvements. Your life is not a single event. It is the sum of every tiny decision you make when no one is watching. Why does this matter right now? Because the version of you that exists 5 years from today is being built by the choices you make in the next 60 seconds. To change your destination, you must first change your direction, even by just 1 degree. This requires a practice of self-appraisal. Stop looking at the mountain and start looking at your own feet. You need to maintain a positive attitude toward the small. Have gratitude for the $5 you saved today. Have appreciation for the 5 minutes you spent learning. Believe in yourself enough to know that these small acts are not a waste of time. They are the seeds of your freedom. It takes confidence to start small and patience to stay small until the compounding kicks in. I am giving you a clear command today. Do not wait for a better time. Do not wait for more money. Identify one small area in your finances where you can improve by 1% today. Save a little more, spend a little less, or learn something new for just a few minutes. Do it today. Whether it's canceling one subscription you don't use or putting $5 into a savings account you never touch, do it now. This tiny action is your declaration of independence. But let this be a warning. To ignore the power of 1% is to choose stagnation. If you believe that small actions don't matter, you will find yourself in the exact same spot next year and the year after that. While the world moves forward, those who underestimate small efforts fall further and further behind. The cost of doing nothing isn't just nothing. The cost is the life you could have lived. The cost is the freedom you could have felt. The people who achieve monumental results are not superheroes. They are simply people who understood that tiny actions lead to massive transformations. They chose to be 1% better when everyone else was waiting for a miracle. Don't let indifference steal your future. You have the power to change your story, 1% at a time. The mountain is tall, but you are stronger than you think, and the first pebble is right there at your feet. Pick it up. Start your revolution. Start today.
Thank you for listening. If this message resonated with you, subscribe for more content to help you build a life of intention and power. And more importantly, go grab that notebook. Your new story starts now.
If this message feels like it hit home, that's no accident. It's your inner voice calling for change. And here's the truth. Staying the same won't get you anywhere new, but taking action will. That's exactly why thousands of people just like you have already broken free from living paycheck to paycheck by following a simple, proven blueprint. You don't need special skills, you don't need a second job. What you need is the right system, and it's already helping over 55,000 members build real financial freedom. So, here's your choice. Close this video and go back to business as usual, or click the link below and take your first step towards stability, freedom, and the life you know you're meant to live. The opportunity is here. The question is, are you ready to take it?